Woohoo. Wow, we went live quick today. So what's funny, if you watch Anitra's channel, you will see that she did a video of what I sent her, and I got her package today of some things that she sent me. So we're going to flip through it real quick. I don't know if we're going to craft or not. I do need to do some errands, but yeah, we are going to craft because I told y'all we would craft today, didn't I? I said we will craft today. So we're going to make some more of those little fabric APCs. So anyway, here we go. Let's see what it came from Anita's house. I know one of the things that I know is coming is some little plates that are should work with my little thing here. Pretty sure they will. That feels like film right there. Let's see what all this is. That's envelope. Hi Sharon, how are you, honey? Are you having a good day? I thought you were sewing today. Okay. You know what? I pulled her address off of that. We'll pull that tape off of that tape off of that. And I believe I can save this and use it. Yes, I save envelopes and reuse them. Yes, I do. Let's waste. I already have tons of waste as a paper crafter anyway. So any way that we can love you, handmade with love, that's sweet. Any way that we can recycle, we do. That is so sweet. I love the tag. Oh, and it's got a pocket. Got a pocket. Got a little envelope, or is it it's just a little piece that looks like an envelope? Little bitty bingo card. Cool, cool, cool. I have a host stack over here. Actually, after I get done showing this, oh, that's pretty. I love the lady. Look at the little purse. Oh, and she put a little tag in there. See, that's cool. I like that. And she likes for all of her tags to have places to write. And actually, that has paper, double papers, so you can really write. So anyway, that's cool, 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 cool. Hi, Christina. How are you, honey? Let's see what this is. Okay, that's a Bible sticker. Oh! I forgot about these. I bought these. They were die cuts. You know, we will play on our new one with. Well, we'll try out these on our little one. Look at all these little bitty frames or labels, whatever you want to call them. So when you have something like this, I'm sure you know this. You can't stay. Hi, Margaret. How are you, honey? This came from Anitra. So look, if I don't even cut that out, I can use that as a frame for a tall skinny. If I don't poke it apart, now I will poke this one apart. And I like to cut. Let's see, I got a pair of pliers right here. I hate these little metal pieces. There we go. Ooh, that one's still together too. I'm gonna leave those together so I can use them like frames. We'll see how they work on the little bitty one, and then see how they work on the bigger one too. But we're gonna try out those. Yeah, we're gonna try out all those. So Anitra got these in a package that she bought from the Goodwill last week. My Goodwill packages don't have this kind of goodies in it. I wish, or maybe it was Salvation Army. I can't remember. It don't matter. Now I love these little labels right here, and I like the stitches. And look at the little dresses. I like the little dresses. Actually, I thought there was only one little dress, and there was two. She sent me two. So, he's about to record a new video. Well, I'll go watch it. You go record it. I'll go watch it. So, gone for 2 weekends in a row. Look, dresses, dresses. I like little dresses. I don't like little metal pieces. Let's get those off. I'm notorious for running little metal pieces like that up under my fingernails. So we have that. That is a bag. It can go down there. And these are the plates. And she gave me the plate. I bought the little things there. Yeah. Now these are for a sizic. Oh, she put that one in there too. These are for a sizic sidekick. I used to have one of those. Then I got it wet and ruined it. So, I did. I got it wet and ruined it. I mean, ruined it. Not just a little bit. I major ruined it. Let's see. These are, I will tell you, these are a little bit smaller than my other plates, but I think they will still work. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, that's our bottom plate. There's that, and there's that, and we're gonna just stick that right there on there. Nope. We're gonna try doing all of our plates. So y'all know I was talking about how this new one, it says you need to run your plates upside down. I mean, you put your cutting part upside down. Yeah. Okay. So here's gonna be my issue here. We're not quite thick enough, but let's see what happens. Let's not dump my sticker box. Oh, I ordered 600, two packages of 300 stickers today. So yeah, let's see if this works like this. We'll split her, Cindy. Now I do have some new plates that go with this. Yeah, that'll work. Yep, that'll work. Yep, that worked real good. Actually, cut real good. So we have that. We've made one cut into our thing. We have. We only have one of these because. Nope, we got two. We got two like this, and they did make a frame, and then we've got the inside. Okay, there's where our other part of our envelope came off. So then we got two little things like that are our stickers, but one of them is wonky cornered because, yeah, okay, that works good. Let's see. Now let's try. We'll put all these plates back up and put them all back in our over here. We can all use all of that together. See, I've warped and cracked all these that come with it, the Stampin' Up plates. I did buy a set of these right here, and they work okay. So as long as I got my base plate, I'm okay. So I have these. I should really be adding these to some of the journals I've been making. I have several several of them. So okay, that's the physics plate. We'll save all of our stuff here. We're gonna get out our pretty. So you're doing some prep, so you can stay. Okay, honey. We're gonna get out our new electronic one. Oh gosh. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now she don't take up a bunch of room because she don't have fold out trays, but we got to get in here and get her plate. Okay, so she has a bunch of plates here. Let's see what we got. That one there we cut with the plastic on. This is our magnetic plate. This is cutting plate A. This is a shim, a plastic shim. Okay, so you do A, then your things. These are all magnetic, okay? This is all magnetic. We're going to cut all of this. We're going to find us a nice piece of cardstock and we're going to cut it all out. Okay. Even these. even our little dresses. There we go. Oh, that one's got a, hold on, that one's got a piece of metal on it. I couldn't believe it. My YouTube went live right off the bat today, so I was thrilled. You know, it don't take much to thrill me. So anyway, what do I want to use paper wise? You know what? I got my scrap box. Let's see what's in my scrap box. I do have some good sized pieces of paper in it. How about we got a piece of that, piece of that. Yeah, we'll do that. We need to cut off the side of it though. It's a little wide. I think that'll be work. Now, boop, boop, and boop. I really should go ahead and pull that plastic off of that, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably so. Probably so. We're going to cut anyway. It's going to get cut. Now, I feel like that's not thick enough. Is there another mat that's supposed to go with this? Okay. Let's see. Is that oh, power? Right. Okay, it's not going in there. Let me find my little paper that goes with this, so I can make sure I know what my okay, my little paper ain't in this box. You know what? This box has a good flappy flap to unfold it, and so we will unfold it. Y'all, this right here is one of my weaknesses, is keeping boxes that come with things. Yeah. You should see the closet in my bedroom. Well, maybe you shouldn't. Okay, what's this? There we go. Die cutting and embossing. So we want to look at our stacker. Okay, so we have a clear cutting plate on the bottom, a rubber mat, material to be embossed. Oh, that's embossing. Embossing with metal dies. Okay, deep multimedia dies. Cutting thin metal dies. Okay, so we have our clear cutting plate, a plastic shim. Okay, we don't have our shim in there. There's our magnetic material and our clear cutting. Okay, so we forgot our shim. That probably is why I don't want to go. We forgot our shim. It goes under here. Okay, there we go. Let's see if it'll pull her in there now. Okay. Look at that. All it needed was some of the stuff that I didn't put in it. That's all I needed. I got to get in the floor and pick up a bunch of stuff. Oh, did we cut these? Yeah, it seems like, did we miss that out there? Maybe, I wonder, should we go back through? Can we go back through again? I mean, I do with my others all the time, but what about this? I think I may have messed it up. What's popping? The thing is popping. Don't pop. There. Okay. Let's see what we got. So why I ran it back through, I'll show you here in just a second. Oh, that's good. That's good. We got some extra little things here. That's good. That's good. That's good. See? Okay. I know those plates are designed to do that. Okay, this one right here is the problem. It didn't cut across the top. And now neither did my dress and neither did that one. I bet I had them too far up on the thing. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to slide all of this down. I think I had this all too far up there. And I'm I'm not sure if I can match that up or not. Ooh, that one's not. That one is. Okay, okay. That one is matched up. You know what? Let's do them one at a time and match them up like that. We're not worrying about all this stuff at the bottom, okay? We're going to match this one up and run it. And then we will do this. Just like that. Don't want to mess that up. Want to match that up. Hold on, hold on. Don't be wiggling on me. Don't be wiggling on me. Okay, there you go. There's all your stuff. Now, are you matched up? You look pretty matched up. Let's see what happens. I feel like I'm too far. Yeah. We got this cut. Yeah, we got it cut. There we go. Okay, we got that cut. Now, we need all these off. There. Okay, we need our dress back. This dress right here, we want it back. We're going to do that, and we're going to match it up just like so. And then we're going to put our thing on just like that. Is that going to work? Feel like that's not working. Okay, are we crooked? Why are we crooked? Here we go. There we go. There we go. I know if I was smart, I'd be taking that down, wouldn't I? I never claimed to be smart. It's not one of my love languages, being smart. Okay. Yeah, I slid a rail and I ruined it. Oh well. We're just going to have to suck those up and lose them. So, anyway, yeah. So, I think the trick about this is going to be just like any other one, that you do not want to get up too high on your thing. Okay, wait. I thought that was my pokey tool, but it's not. Would that one work? I don't think so. Uh-uh. Okay, that did work actually. Oh, there we go. There's it's a pretty little dress. See? It's got little holes in it. It's sexy. There we go. There we go. This is fun. So I have a plan of where I want to keep this. I just got to get my desk cleaned off, okay? Let's just be honest about it. I got to clean my desk off. So, but we got to find a place to put all of these little dies. And I think I want to keep this. Okay, we're going to turn the power off. I think I want to keep all my plates with this. How am I going to do that? Can I do that? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so right now, you're going to sit right here back down in the floor right now. Okay. Let's find us a empty dive thing. Hi, Ginger. How are you, honey? You're up early. It's only 11:42 at your house. How late did you stay on last night? I'm sorry. Usually, if I can hang with Juju till the end of her show, I'm out because about 10:30 to 10:45 I take my pill, my you know, the one that helps the Charlie horses, the magnesium. And it helps the Charlie horses, but it'll make me sleepy real fast. Okay, is that a blank one? Yeah, the back of that's blank, isn't it? Is that magnetic? Yes, it is. Now, but it don't have a sleeve. What are we going to do for a sleeve for it? It does not have a sleeve. I like keeping these like this. I get the inside label, but I still have a frame. I like that. There we go. I do. Okay, I'm going to put that dress there. Okay, that's trash. That's what I pulled off of the thing. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do that today. Yeah, have to do that. Oh, wait. Is that, that's one of those. It's not a pocket. Okay, let's fill us a pocket out of here. Oh, they're not big enough. Okay, we need, here. I know. Will that fit in there? Nope. But that's okay. I have some bags that'll fit in. But that right there will go in that right there. Gosh, talk like a hick, Cindy. Because you are a hick, but you shouldn't talk like one. Okay? You should try to Ella, yeah, whatever that word is. You was on till 6 a.m. Oh my gosh. You haven't gone to bed yet? Girl, and you out driving being that tired? Mm-mm-mm. Citizens arrest! Citizens arrest! If you know who said it, you're old. Yep, if you know who said it, you old. Trying to see if this one is a little bit bigger. Is it a little bit bigger? You slept most of the day yesterday. Do you have any kind of significant health problems? I mean, like high blood pressure, diabetes, or anything like that? And there's a reason I'm asking that, not just to be nosy. But I have found with my heart problems and my blood pressure issues that if I don't get proper sleep, I feel really bad. It makes me feel really, really bad. And yeah, so I do sleep with a sleep apnea machine. I have sleep apnea real bad. So when they wanted to test me, I told them, "There's no way." I said, "My brother and sister-in-law have sleep apnea, and they can't even sit up and visit. They fall asleep." Anyway, yeah. When after they got done testing me, they like, not only do you have sleep apnea, you have severe sleep apnea, and they told me how many times I stopped breathing in the whatever measurement they were using. I think it was an hour. I think yeah, hour that I stopped breathing like 40. Was it 40 or 72? 42 or 72 times. Like okay, I guess I have sleep apnea. So, but I sleep on my machine, and I'm to the point now that I want my machine every night. If I don't have my machine, I don't feel like I'm resting good. So, yeah. All of those. Somehow, oh, I ruined that one dress, didn't I? I was going to say, somehow I only managed to get one dress. Do you have any other dressies that like things? Nope. No. I saw that the other day. It's sitting on my desk somewhere. I need to get it out and see how it does on my new one. I do like my new one very, very, very much. It was such a sweet gift from my friend. She was so kind to me. So this Saturday night, guys, don't look for me at Best, okay? Because this Saturday night I'm going out on the town. This Saturday night is when all of my classmates were meeting. Well, my triplets and some more of my classmates. We invited because basically, this year most of us are all turning 60. Some of them have already turned 60, but basically we're all turning 60 this year, and so we invited anybody from our whole school, not just our classmates that wanted to come. So anyway, so we'll see who all. We've had several say they're going to be there, so we'll. Oh, you know what? Let me measure this. Let me measure this. Do we get 2.5 inches? Yes, we do. Right there. 2.5. Let's see. Where is our pencil? Not our Stabilo pencil, but there it is. Our bank pencil. 2.5. Is that it? There. Okay. No, we want to go. I was fixing to toss this, y'all. I was fixing to toss it. And then I said, oh, yeah, we're trying to keep stuff out of the landfill, Cindy. And my town does not have recycling. Yeah, we don't have recycling in my town. So we need to do our part before it gets to the trash. Yeah. Huh. I wonder if sleep apnea is why I bite my tongue a lot in my sleep. I done that way before I ever started wearing a sleep machine. So now look, I just took the time to draw a little line, and I could have just laid it down there, measured it. If she ain't silly, what are y'all gonna do about her silliness? Will you tell me? Because she's pretty silly here. What's that gonna do? But I'm pretty good. Okay, that one can go in the trash. Now we're gonna cut this right here, and then we're going in here. So an AT, how about a row? How are you, honey? An ATC, is it 2.5 by 3 or 2.5 by 3.5? I cannot remember. I think it's 3.5. Is it? No, that looks awful long. I think it's just three, maybe. ATC, I think it's just three. How big is an ATC? 2.5 by 3.5. Oh, I was right the first time. I'm gonna praise. I'm gonna praise. We've been singing that in children's church, and when you get to that part, you get loud, and the kids really like it because they like to get loud. My little children. Okay, there's just a couple of ATCs that we can work on at another time. No, we might. Let's see. Can we do? Can we get a? How big is that? That is 2 inches. So we can go 2 inches there. Yeah. And let's go back down here to another 2 inches. There we go. You know what? I don't think that original cut was 2 inches. I think it was an inch and a half. Yeah, no, I was trying to go for a twinchy. Yep, it's not twinched. Oh well, it'll be okay. We'll use it somehow or another. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you missed the Happy Mail. I got these from Anitra, and then I got some plates and some dies. However, I am fixing to go through a bunch more Happy Mail that I have gotten in the last week. Okay, I have a huge stack of stuff here that needs to all go into the. I have a folder, and it all needs to go into the folders. Okay, that's a sticker that obviously was with it. Okay, hold on. So I got this from Beth. This came from Beth, and let's see, did she write her name on it? Of course not, Beth. S 825. Paper dolls. I need to send her a paper doll. This one came from Beth. BS. CHGLER 825. And got a little girl. The joy of the Lord is your strength. And it's got birdies. Isn't that pretty? And then this came from Beth. Yep, BS there. That came from Beth. It's a library card. And this one came from Beth, I believe, also. This actually can go into a, yeah, that came from Beth because it's from a Flo Wortman book. She has one of those. I'm going to put this in, yeah, I'm going to put this in my ephemera book. So what's this? These are stickers. They can go over here in the sticker. I showed y'all this. This came from, so far I haven't started making nothing yet. This came from Michelle. This is a hidden pocket tag. Came from Michelle. This is my birthday card from my friend Sharon. It's pop-up. It's so beautiful. I love it. It goes in my Happy Mail book. This came from Sharon. This is a coin trading card. This came from Sharon. I love this little girl. She's so cute. This came from Michelle. These right here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This and this and this and this all came from Teresa. Teresa. This came from Teresa. She put stickly stuff on it. It's sticky. I need a, I know, I need a thingamabob. Is that it? No, that's not it. Huh, bub? Been up for a little while. Oh, you know what? Did you look at the phone? Oh, I didn't even, I hadn't even. So the text goes to that phone, but I get an email. Yep, it's ready between 1 and 2, and it's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah, you better go. Yeah, 1 and 2. I'm sorry, son. I had completely forgot. Now remember, all of it goes to the church except for the brownie mix. Make sure you put the ham and the cheese and all that in the refrigerator and a case of the water in the refrigerator. The bread, just set it in the corner there or on the counter. Crap, I thought I had a doohickey in here. Hmm. Somewhere I have this little doohickey. That's a little bag that's full of powder that I can dust over sticky things. Anyway, so this is Teresa's. The TC, yep, she wrote on it, TC. This is from Teresa also. She did not write on this one. TC. This is from Teresa. Oh, look at the kitty. And that's from Teresa. Isn't that cute? Those are adorable. TC. TC. Those are cute. And then, pretty sure that Beth may have sent these, but I'm not positive. Pretty sure it was Beth. Could have been Teresa. That's from Jude. She made that, painted that. It needs to be going in a little frame. That is from Christina. This is from Michelle. This is from Christina and Christina and Christina and Christina. And I think I wrote her name on the inside of that. I think. Did I not? Nope, I didn't. Christina. Wait, are those all from Christina? That's what I wrote on them. Christina. I didn't write on that one. Christina, yeah, I did. And this one is from Christina too. And then that's my birthday card from Jude. So all of this needs to go into. Let me show you where I'm what I'm doing. It all needs to go into my Happy Mail books, but I'm doing. I've been lazy, and when I show y'all gonna say, "Oh my Lord, you just need to work in the Happy Mail book today." I probably do, but I got something else planned. Hold on. To your horses. What did I do with it? It's just right here. So I have a bunch of. Some of this ain't gonna fit. I can tell you right now. I have a bunch of metal lunch boxes, and I like to keep them. And so, okay, this was my doll swap from Esther, and I showed y'all that. This is a note from Edna. This is a birthday card from my church. That don't go in there. This is a birthday card from Beth's group. This is a card from Marty. Did I write her name on it? Yep, made by Marty. This is from, I wrote on it, Marty. This one is from Marty. This one is from Marty. These are from, handmade by, from Teresa. Okay, this one is, I believe, from Teresa. Yeah, I believe this is from Teresa. She didn't put a thing on it. Pretty sure that came with Teresa, as did that one, I think. And that's just an empty pocket. This one is from Angela Adele. This one is from Lori Beth. Who's that from? Okay, that's from a letter from Lori Beth. This is a hidden paper clip. This is a paper doll from Angela, I think. Oh, it's not signed. It may be from Beth. I'm not sure. Anyway, that one, that's from Beth. I bet that's from Beth. That's, I'm pretty sure from Beth. This is another note from Edna. Hidden paper clip from, who knows? They didn't sign it. For you, for you, for you. That is ephemera. It can go over here. What's this? This is a note card from, ooh, tell me who. Oh, from Colleen Gravis. Another hidden paper clip. And it's got pockets. It's got side pockets. Very, very cool. And I think that Lori Beth made this. Seeing this, I think that Lori Beth made this. I think I'm gonna write LB on that because I'm pretty sure this one is Angela Adele. Angela Adele. This one is, I'm pretty sure, from Angela. I feel like you can have you. I think that's a card. Nope, that's Sharon. Angela and Sharon's writing is very similar if you don't know that. This one is from Angela Adele. This one is from Angela Adele. Nope, Goldie. Huh. Goldie and Goldie. Yep, Goldie. And then this one is from Goldie also. And it's corn envelopes. So, you know what? Oh, I think I'm gonna, yeah, leave those there. That would have been cute in that almond. So all of this is going back in here. It all needs to go in the journal, but not today. Not today. Today we're gonna make some fabric APCs again. Again. Yes we are. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. It's almost full and I gotta get all this in. Now I know that won't go, but I think all of this can go. What was that on? Okay, that was on Christina. I think all that'll go. That goes in the, yeah, that goes over there. And then this all goes. Ooh, that one's full. I guess I can start filling up another one, huh? Or start putting this stuff away. Now, you notice I didn't put none of my drawings away? They're going to get framed. The kitty cat's going to get kept. I will keep it over here with my other pretties. And I'm going to put these in frames. You know what? I would love to see this girl drawed and made into an ATC. I mean, made into a Digi. Teresa, are you in here? Is Teresa in here? I'm going to ask her if I can run it on my copy machine and then color it, make it into a Digi. I like it. So these are pockets, those pocket things. Yeah, for coin, for ATC, not coins. Okay, so we got a whole bucket of stuff over here. We got so much stuff. Look, I've been saving this. We're gonna cut it up. Let's cut it up. Y'all want to cut it up? Let's cut it up. Gotta go. Okay, honey. Thanks for being here. You did. I was showing stuff that you sent me. Yeah, that's a metal shim that goes with my thing, and a rubber mat that goes with my thing. They need to go in that drawer. But I bet I laid them there because I was lazy. I really wish I could find the wheel that goes on that, or make me a wheel. I feel like it cuts crooked because it's leaning. Man, probably cuts crooked because I cut crooked. So I'm cutting these into 2.5 measures. That's what I like to do tags out of. These are perfect kind of stuff for that. That one is a really wide one. How wide is that one? Three. Is that three? It's a 3-inch tag. We'll leave it. We can do two, 2.5, and a three. Actually, we got, yeah, two, 2.5, and a three. So that can go over in the bucket. I have a whole bunch of those to cut. We're not going to cut up those all today. No, we're not. Off for a nap. Okay, honey, you need to go rest. Yes. Let's grab our bag of scraps. This is one of our mini bags of scraps that we have. Let's work with, what are we going to work with? Let's work with, let's work with some of that. Let's make an ATC one side on that. And let's put, now that is a block. And that one is extras. I don't like that with that. What about that piece right there? Do I like that piece of that? Maybe. How wide is that one? 18 to, oh, that's 2.5 inches. I don't like those together. We done made one out of this. However, we've got a different part of that. We'll use maybe one of those. What else? We've got the moon, cowboy stuff. That is so but ugly right there. It's really ugly. Yeah, I don't think we want to do one of those. Let's do several out of this, okay? Let's do this. This all, I'm not going to stuff that all back in that bag because it all needs to go in my scrap jar up there. I got another scrap jar up there. Let's see if we can lay that there. That's a nice bag. Mm. You don't think we can get it in this? I saw a piece I wanted to see about in here. That. Ooh, I like that piece, but that's not the piece I saw that I wanted to see about. I seen you in here. No, I did. There you are. There you are. I don't know what you are. There. Right there. Okay, let's see if we can stuff all this down in here. Let's, okay, hold on. Let's keep the embroidery, I mean the upholstery kind out a little bit. I stick upholstery kind, as is that. That one's real pretty. That fugly one. It's so different. What else is under there? There's a whole bunch under there. Okay, I think we got it all stuffed in there. Let's see. We'll put all this upholstery kind back in that bag. Look, a beautiful housekeeping school skills. There you go. Skills. Okay, there we go. There. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, there's my bag. So I don't know if y'all heard me say this about that bag. Okay, that was the one that was 2.5. And we're going to use this. Oh, that you go in there. I don't want you in there. I need to get my thing up off the floor. We'll do that. Okay, this is all going back in this. So this bag, these two, uh, was marked 3.25, and I took it up there because they usually don't write on their things like that. Usually they put an orange sticker on it. So I took it up there and I asked the lady, I said, "Is that your price?" And she said, "Yeah, it is." And I said, "Okay, well, I don't want it. I don't want it for that price." Said, "I don't want to pay 3.25 for it." And so I said, "You can just put it back anyway." So she's like, "You do know that I can adjust the price on that?" I said, "You can?" She said, "I can." She says, "How do you feel about $2 on it?" I said, "I'll pay $2 for it." So I got $1.25 off. Yes, is that being cheap? Maybe. I still got what I wanted, didn't I? Still want a piece of that like that. That's not the, I mean, that's the wrong side. Do I want a piece of that like that? I don't want it to go like that. I don't think so. Let's see. First of all, let's cut this into a 2.5 inch strip. There's this a 1/2 inch. Now let's go down to, let's go to there. There we go. 24, 25, 26, 27.5. There. Is it exact? Probably not. I love that. And I think I want this on the back of it. Let's see. Is it? Ooh, that's good. Yep, 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 yep. That's what I want. There we go. Now we're going to slide that over to the edge and trim that up just a little bit. There we go. Now that is a 2.5 by 3. Oops, I may have split it over too far. That's okay. There we go. Now, remember what I said, we can fasten this down several different ways. Do we want to sew it? Is that what we want to do? Do we want to sew it? Do we want to sew it? Sew it? Sew it? I don't like those threads hanging off. I can tell you that right now. There. No, it's not connected. Let's glue it. We may end up sewing on it some, but for right now we're going to glue just to initially hold it down. Now I saw something yesterday that we want to try. I mean, I've done it before, but we're going to do it again. Maybe I should say that. I'm going to do it on the black side. I mean, they're both pretty sides, but I wanted it on this side. That'll be okay. That should dry okay like that. I wanted to. Prison wall. There we go. Now we want a piece of this right here. Hi, Michelle. How are you, honey? Maybe put it like in there. There we go. Okay, we want a stamp. What stamp do we want? And do we want a flower or a birdie? There's a rose. That's a nice rose. Maybe we'll do the rose. Several roses. Let's do that here. And that's tulips. Oh, I like those. Maybe that instead of that. Let's do that. We need our block, and we want to see if we can find our let's see what that looks like. Not sure. I put in some new things today. What did I do? Let's see. Let's try this. This is a stays on. It's in gray, but I think okay. Oh, Cindy. My drawer didn't want to go back in. We're going to go ahead and get out our. Somewhere I have hold on. I have some brown ink that's not this, but it's actually okay. Those are all black. Okay. But let's try that one. There we go. Okay. So we're going to try stamping on this cloth. How does it open? Did I open it wrong? It's not there. Gotta be smarter than what you're working on. There you go. Just got up from a nap. Was it a good nap? I got all of my invoicing done, all of my packing done, all of that done. We've already started shipping. So. Oh man, I just remembered what this is. This is all one piece. I don't like it all one piece, but it would make a cool background. So I'm not going to cut it up. I wonder if I can ink up one right there. Go get your mind settled down. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, but we'll try it. We'll do just that one. Bet. Actually, that worked real good. That's cute. Oh, that's cute too. Got a little there on the bottom. I like that yellow, green. Let's see if we can get this yellow. I don't know if I can do it. Let's see if I can get both of those inked up real good. There. There we go. So those are cute, except for I got into that one. Let's see. Let's try this one. There we go. Okay, that's good. Let's see, can we get just a little bit more ink here? There. Which one is that? That one right there. 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 So we have those, and we'll shut that one up. You know what? That yellow printed real close to the vintage photo color on the fabric. So we're going to cut out this right here. There we go. So we're going to put that on there. There we go. There we go. We'll put that on there. Um, I know what I want. I want this right here. That. Just a little piece of lace right here. We'll put it right here on the edge. Sew it down. So you want to call? So guys, we're going to, for our September trade, we're going to make cloth ATCs, okay? Let's have some thread. We are going to whip this down. So you want to make it, cut it the size. You can do it one-sided, you can do it two-sided. Y'all know me, I'm going to do them all two-sided. So just understand if you sign up for this, it may cost you a little extra to ship, okay? May cost you a little bit extra to ship. There we go. There we go. There we go. I like that. And I'm just going ahead and sewing down to the bottom. I'm going to just sew all the way around it. You're probably not going to be able to see most of it because it's so thick. So anyway, I'll start taking sign-ups for this. You can think about it if you want to think about if you want to do this or not. It's going to be a fabric ATC. You're going to make two, and I will match partners like I always do. There we go. Very nice. Ooh, I just stuck my finger. Did y'all see that? I'm adding a stitch here into that just so that it helps hold it down. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. What else do we think we need on here? A button? I really wish I had a. Well, I got this fabric. This. Thinking of flower of some kind. Uh oh, I come unthreaded. Hate coming unthreaded. There it is. There we go. So they're just like an ATC. It's just a regular, like an ATC. You would put it in a journal. Put it in a journal. Give it away. Swap it. Whatever. Just like a regular ATC. There we go. down through that. You can, yes, you can. Um, Goldie asked about doing that too. You definitely can. Yep. You can do it on paper. Glue your fabric down on paper if you want. Yep. Or cardstock, whatever. Yep. You made sure there was nothing that needed refrigerated left out, right? As far as I know. Did you look through all? Everything in there that looked like it needed to be put up. Because I'll be really upset if I get down there and something's ruined tomorrow. Huh? There we go. Okay. So that is that. Now we want to let's get the button box. Oh, I know. I saw some buttons this morning that would be perfect for that. What's up? That's a. Ooh, where did they go? Where was I? Down here. Down here. No, I wasn't in there. I just spotted something though. What hole did I see those in? Did I pick those up? I thought I picked those up. What did I do with them? Okay. Little wooden butterflies. Wonder what I did with them. I don't know. I don't know. Hey Jared, this pink box in here. What? That pink box right there. Got it. Will you take it and put it in the laundry room on top of some of those tubs, please? Let's look in the button tin. Okay, honey. Thanks for being here. What is that? What's that? A gift. I forgot what that was. A fabric button. Did y'all see Janet painting on fabric buttons last week? She painted on fabric buttons. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Huh. That's real pretty. That may be Bakelite. Let me leave it in there. Ooh, I like that one. Okay. I don't like that it's a shank button, but that's okay. I'm not gonna. Ooh, that one's pretty. That one's actually much prettier than that other one. So I'm not a fan of shank buttons, if you do not know this. I am not. So let's see what I've done with that. There it is. Come on, I have a glue gun here. Let's heat her up. There we go. Let's turn her on. go. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. That real well. Got a little heart on it. I like that. Anybody see anything? Okay, honey, you're at the. I showed your goodies and I tried out the little things. I think I want one of those little ones like that. That's cute. Like that. What do y'all think about that? Can y'all see that? Y'all like that? I know this big one looks like it's not very pretty, but when you get it up close, it is actually quite beautiful. It's mother of pearl inlaid. It looks like on that. Well, I think it's just a plastic effect. Maybe we'll put this like that and do that like that. That one's a little big. These little pearls. There's a military. Ooh, I really like that one, but I think it is bakelite. Ooh, that one's cute. Don't like the shank in it. But I can cut that shank. It's plastic. And then glue that down. I like it better. Not really. It's got silver tone to it. Thank you. That's pretty. I do like that. I watched it today. If you rewind and watch this one to the front, you'll say, "How cool is it that Anitra did a flip through of what I sent her, and I got hers on the same day, or something like that." And I actually sent you a message early this morning that says, "Hey, the uh, the tracking shows your package is coming today." That one looks like a marble, but it's actually a button that you sew back that way. So, okie dokie, artichokes. I think I actually like that better than I do the pearl. Ooh, look at that one. She pretty. But I already got a brass button. She pretty. And she's metal and I can't cut off the shank, so we're back to where we started from. We're going to glue these down. We're not going to sew them. Okay, let's put the lid on this for now. We'll probably need it again in a minute. We will. There we go. Oops, oops. I got glue coming up between my fingers. Ow, that's hot. There. There. Anybody besides me just absolutely hates thready hot glue where it just makes strings everywhere. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Hate. There. There you go. Trying to make sure that's going. There. Okay. I did just think of something I wanted to do else. No, it's a ATC. It's a fabric ATC. It is an ATC, a fabric ATC. It is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. The fabric ATC. Yep, fabric ATC. Yep. Now I want something really, really small right there. I don't want the blue, but that's the size I want. I actually want it in the green, if I can find a green one. I want a little green button. Ooh, that one's even tinier. I like that. If I can find just a little tiny green button. Well, there it is. Not quite. Yeah, it's green, isn't it? Yep. I want it to sit right there. Right there. That's where I want that to sit. I think I want all three of them. What do you think about all three of them? What do y'all think about all three of those? Where's my, oh, it needed, I felt like it needed more color than just that green because everything else is real neutral. Yeah, we're all so damn good. Yeah. Mm, never mind. Never mind. There we go. There we go. I like it. I wish. I think I'm going to cut out some words. I'm going to stamp some words on fabric and cut them out and make a phrase. That's what I think I'm going to do. Boy, yours was really, really clean with the glue. I made a mess with my glue, Michelle. You didn't do that. Yours is clean. Mine is kind of got glue thingies on it that I got to pick at. Nitpicking at it. I want some words. I want some words. Let's see what kind of words I got stamps for. hmm Background. Oh, animal. Animals. Animals. Words. Where are they? Ooh, that would be fun to stamp some of those. What does this all say? Yeah, that was fun. like. Thursday. Words. Oh, well, you just said you glued your buttons on. I just assumed hot glue. You didn't say that. I just assumed it. I don't know words. Yes, we don't want words. Let's say enjoy love. Yes, that's good words. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Okay. I don't know what that even says. Very much. Okay. Let's go with what we got there. Not what I want, but that's very interesting. It just caught my eye. That might be fun to stamp on. Oh, I just bent that whole thing. I don't know what it was. She just rolled it up. I have to get him in here. Get all that mess cleaned up for me. See, the edge of that they've ironed on those things. You know what I mean when I say ironed on those things? Look, ironed on tea towel print. There. Okay. Let's do this word. That's a good word. Let's do what it is. And you notice I'm not paying attention to whether or not I'm getting these on upside down or right side up. It don't matter. I'm going to cut them out of the paper. I'll cut them out off of this. Do those, and then we'll see if we want to do any more. First, we're going to do this in green. I think this is a stupid design. Sorry. I know I shouldn't say that. My kids tell me I'm not supposed to say this stupid word. Not a nice word, Miss Cindy, they say. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Miss Cindy, I often don't say nice words. That is good. That art one is completely upside down, inside out, and everything. But that's okay. We're going to, let's see, let's turn the art back around because we've got it way upside down. All the rest of them I can cut. That one just didn't look right. Okay, I want to try this gray and see what I think about it. Thinking I'd never really liked this ink, but we'll see. Oh, I remember now why I don't like it. If you've ever used StazOn, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. It stinks. It's stanky. It is stanky. There we go. There we go. Oh, that one didn't do good. Those two right there. Let's see. I'm not sure if that's gonna work or not. We're gonna try it. Original. Journey. Beautiful. There we go. That one right there needs a little bit around the edges of it. But I'm loving how those are looking on there. There we go. That's good. That is good. Okay, guys. What do y'all think about those? That art one in the corner, I redid it. I like those. I think we're going to put this journal one. Burn, did you see me do that? I just cut right into that. If you're not a dweeb, Cindy, not bad, but a little bit. I got it a little bit. There we go. There we go. What do y'all think? There. There we go. I like it. You like it? I like it. Now, here's the hard thing. How am I going to get rid of some of this when I like it so much? Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm doing another one. And this time I'm pulling some threads on this. There we go. Now we're going to use this back side and glue these two sides together. Yep. Let's put some glue on this. There we go. There. Am I still live? I am still live. I'm sitting here just quiet as can be. You guys are probably wondering what in the world am I doing? I'm trying to cut this netting away. You are so patient with me. I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. Okay. So um these are some um oh, what is that called? I shouldn't have cut that off. But we're going to glue this down. There we go. That's good. And we're going to put this explore down there. Maybe if we turn it the right way, we're going to put the explore down. There you go. I'm going to put it down just like that. There. There. There we go. Okay. Now, this is all green stuff, right? All the back of this is all green. So I'm thinking this is where this needs to go. Turtle, explore. I think that's all I'm going to put on that one. I like it. I may come back with some green thread, and so I'm thinking. Let's see. What did I do with that needle? Do y'all see that needle? I'm thinking. I know it's dangerous for me to think, isn't it? There. Okay. My toes are all cramped up there. Uh, uh, uh. There we go. So if you're noticing there's no picture of me in the corner, it's because I'm streaming through YouTube today instead of through Restream. Restream has such a bad lag. I really don't want to use that curvy one. I'll put that curvy one back in the. There we go. Let's see if we can get through that. I can't even see that stupid eye. Do y'all see it? That's my problem, is not being able to see that little bitty thing. I do have a needle threader if I have to. Wait, we got it. So I've got this doubled, doubled. Double my trouble, double my fun. Uh, let's see. Now, eventually, I am going to do some of these that I use my sewing machine on, but I'm not dragging out my sewing machine today. So this, if you saw what I just did, I went up between these two things. Okay, see what I've got there. I got a big pieces. There we go. I went up between these so that my knot will be hid. Okay. If I poke myself one more time with a needle, I may say bad words. Okay. I may. We're just gonna make some X's down there. Hey, babe. And she left. We're gonna have nachos for supper tonight. What are y'all having for supper tonight? I cooked a nice pot of refried beans the other day, so yeah, we're gonna have nachos. Wait, where's our next? Did we go up wrong? We probably did. We may put some lace down on the other side just to cover up this silly sewing on the back side because it don't look pretty on the back side. Okay. Those X's are not very pretty, are they? But they'll be okay. There we go. I think that's going to be our last one. We are going to do some lace on the back of that just to cover it up. And then we're going to go right down through here. We're not in the green. I'm going to go all the way out. There we go. There we go. And let's cover that with some lace. Oh, maybe do we want lace? Yeah, we want lace. That one. Not that one. It's a piece of lace. We'll do it like this. Okay. Cover that up. And we're going to glue it down. We're going to put down some glue. Then we're probably going to put down some hot glue. That glue. Well, I put down a bunch of it, didn't I? And we'll put down some hot glue on top of it. There we go. And now we'll put down our lace. She be hot. There we go. There. There. And if I can I find it? There it is. Oh, that's not it. Is that it? I think that's it. We'll leave that little fuzzy side there. Put that down just like that. And grab a piece of this. What I want. What I want. Yeah, that's what I want. What I really, really, really want. There we go. And I want these right here. They're little labels. And I want to stamp several of these on this right now. Yeah. This right here. I still want to find. Okay, is that it? That's it. Is that it? Yes, that's it. That's what I want. That label. That label. That label. Emoji. That ticket. Ooh, that ticket may be too long. That ticket. And this right here. Whatever it is, it looks like the Good Housekeeping skill. There we go. You guys are really, really quiet today. Y'all being quiet because I'm quiet? Really, really good. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Pretty good. Now I want to try something. upside down. Hmm. Those are kind of schmeary. I don't like it upside down. We got room to do one more set. They're not unusable though. We'll use them still. Daddy's telling Raffy it's time for a nap. They take a nap every day together. Those are going to be off, but that's okay. That was the one I wanted. It was right there on the top. No, there's one more on top of it. Oh, there's two more. What is that other one? Is it the yellow one? I think so. Yeah, I have two of that brand. One of them's yes. I like that. Okay, let's get some cutting. Now, are they all perfect? Nope. Does it matter? Nope. This one here says Australia, and we're just going to glue it on the back of that. Put all of our tickets back down. Glue it right here on the back of this. Australia, just like that. Immigration, Australia, that's what it says. And I think this is going to be my last one. Yes, I put stuff on the back of one. Oh, hi, Vicky. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm glad. I'm glad that you like them, hon. Yeah, I got all involved. You know how I am, Margaret. I just get in my own little world. I've been sitting in here just playing all by myself, not even talking to everybody, just hanging out, watching, I guess. Either that or they just left me on and went doing something else. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Can I get that pulled back up? Yes, I can. So, y'all see what I'm doing? Do y'all see what I'm doing? We'll put some more glue on the back of that. We're just going to put some glue down here, a whole bunch of glue down here. This one here is almost empty. I'm almost out of my Nuvo glue. I will have to buy me some more. How to do that. Now we're going to put that down, and then we're going to put our label on top of it. Make sure it's still going the right way. Have a little bit of thread hanging down there. That's cool. Okay, put that on. So we made two. This is what we're doing for my next trade. We're making fabric ATCs. So this is the first one we made. We didn't do anything on the back. This is the second one we made. We have, it says explore, and we have that I did some stitching in a little turtle. And then I did put, because my stitching was really yuck, I did put something over the back. And then once I started putting some over the back, I had to put some more over the back and some more over the back. You know how I am. So anyway, so we're going to put all this mess up. We're going to turn it off. We're going to go. But yeah, if you want to sign up for the next trade, we will be doing two of these. They can be fabric. You know what? Let's do, actually I said I'm going to go, but we're going to do one more, okay? We're going to do one more because I want to do this one. Like I've had several people ask me about, can we do it like this? And so we're going to do this. I've got things all here that we can use. I've got flowers. We're going to do this right here. Let's see. Oh, I threw my bucket back over yonder. We're going to do this in the back of a piece of paper. Okay. Let's do this on the back of a piece of paper. I believe that one is going to be 24. Yeah, that's 3 inches wide, so that would be wide enough. You know, we might want some of that right there. We might. Okay, let's get that fastened and shut before we start throwing it around. That's all we would need is to dump a whole 12 by 12 thing full of stuff like that. Let's see, where is our 27 to 29 and a half? Okay. And we're going to do 30 and a, there we go. There's our 2.5 by 3.5. Oh, Cindy, if you'd have been thinking, we could have used that you cut a while ago, Dumbo. Okay, hold on. That stamp, it has a package somewhere. That goes with that. Go there. What color fabric do we want to use? I think we want to use this right here with that. No, we want to use this right here with that. We're going to glue this to the fabric, and we want to, yeah, we want to glue right up in here. We're going to use this glue. Are you still at the doctor's, Anitra, or are you done? There we go. And yes, I am. I am doing that right in the kind of in the middle, okay? I want those flowers right there. I want them on there, okay? Now, I know that this is going to make this a little bit long. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I had never made a fabric ATC, but I got some in the mail from my friend Michelle, who was in here. I don't know if she still is or not. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. I had my sale last night. Why are you asking dumb questions, Cindy? Here we go. So this is what we're doing. If you see, I'm giving myself a fringe here. I don't know. You want to do it? Okay, you want to be part of it? Let me find my papers. I don't think oh, here's one. So we would do 2 fabric ATC swaps. And you know how it works. The last Monday night of the month, I will assign September 2 fabric ATC. We've got Anitra. There we go. Sharon R. There we go. Okay. So I want some more fringy here. I need it to give me some more fringes. Come on. There you are. I want some more fringes. Mhm. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now let's see. Oh, okay. I'm just, if you see what I'm doing, I'm just dusting the edge of my fringy so it shows up a little bit more. There we go. Now I think I'm gonna cover not over. Yep. Remember, you can do these. You can glue them together. You can do them on the sewing machine. You can hand sew. I mean, you can put it together any way that you want to get it together to make it. Now, that's cool. That's neat. I like that. So uh, let's put this ticker right here on it. And I want it fringy. That's what I'm doing, is fringy in it. And I think I want to see about using this on the back of it. See how that does it. Now that's, I know all you're seeing right now is going to be blue, but that'll dry clear. You know it will. There you go. It's a little crooked looking, isn't it? Okay. Those are words. Are those our words? Nope, those are not our words. Where's our words? There's our words. Okay. Travel, story, wanderlust, original, explore. We done explore, art. I really like the story word. Nectarine. Oh, that sounds so good. Nectarine sounds so good. I love nectarines and peaches. I love fruit, period. So what I think I want to do on this one is, after all my glue dries, I think I want to put it to the sewing machine and sew around the edge of it. That's what I think I want to do. Now, I also want to take this. Now, y'all remember I cut the thing off of it, but we're going to draw us a thing. Yeah, we're going to draw us a stem. I got a green pencil right there. We're going to draw a stem. onto the fabric. There you go. So it goes this way. It's a dandelion. Okay, it's a dandelion. And I believe this right here. Y'all, I don't have a piece of lace on that. I can't believe it. I believe this one right here will match that color better. So we're just gonna test and see. Huh? It's better than, yeah, it'll be fun. There you go. Yep, I think I want to sew across it. And there we go. So when you work with the fabric on the cardstock, it's a little bit more stable, a little bit easier to work with. It's not as floppy. So yeah, we have four done. So anyway, you'll do two each, two for your trade, two to trade. Okay, guys, I am going to go. I've got all this stuff that I've stamped on fabric that I need to do something with. It needs to go somewhere. Now that's a nice piece of little fabric. You know what? Just had a brilliant idea. I didn't do no lace, did I? Didn't do no lace. We'll do a roughly ribbon. I'll see that. I stuck my finger in that hot glue. Her mom didn't name her son for no reason, 'cause sometimes she ain't overly bright. If y'all were not at Juju's last night, y'all missed the funniest joke I've ever told. And then Cookie Mo, do y'all know who Cookie Wookie Mo that moderates over on Di's channel? She added to my joke and it made it even more hilarious. So I told Dave this joke yesterday. I do not know if this is if this really is a word, but I saw it on a reel and it just made me laugh. Do you know what the German word for constipated is? Far from pooping. Far from pooping. So then she says, "Do you know what?" Mo says to me, "Do you know what the word for grandfather is?" And I said, "No. What is the word for grandfather?" So I went and listened to it. It is go 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 vater Vart no go barter go barter, but it is she says her niece and nephews like to change it to go farter. Go farter. Anyway, she says I've got to tell them the far from pooping because they're going to think that's funny. So she says, how about a constipated grandfather? So it would be far from pooping, go farter. So anyway, we had a lot of fun with that. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I only grew up with boys. Had no daughters. And then my husband got a brain injury that gave him often the mind of a little boy. So anyway, so yeah, so we like fart jokes at our house very well. And if you know, I'm a children's pastor, and so most of my kids in my children's church are little boys. I have five little boys who are in first grade. Yeah, yeah, I do. They keep me going. So I never know. I think I've told y'all this story, but some of y'all may not have heard me tell it. I have this one little boy who is he's very high energy. Um, and he'll come in and he'll say, Miss Cindy, can I run out my energy before church starts? And I say, yeah. And he'll just run and run and run and run until he just drops. And he'll say, I got it all out now. So, but it don't shut him up, okay? It does not shut him up. Talks all the time. Anyway, he can talk and distract everybody and tell me word for word what I said. So one day he's they brought in the preschool kids, and his sister is in preschool, and he come up to me, and he always comes up to me and he'll pat me on the arm and he'll say, he used to say teacher, teacher, now he calls me Miss Cindy. He said, Miss Cindy, can I go sit with my sister on the back? And I said, no, Braxton, you cannot go sit with your sister. And he says, okay. So he goes back to his seat. And so the other little boys were getting a little rowdy. So I said, can anybody tell me what I just said, referring to the story? And they're all looking at me like a tree full of hoot owls. And Braxton on the back row says, you said, no, Braxton, you cannot go sit by your little sister. I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I just lost it. I just died laughing. So did all my workers. I said, we're toast. This kid he's going to outsmart all of us. We're just toast. So anyway, but uh, but he'll tell his grandma takes him to school usually on Mondays after Sundays, and she'll take him to school and she'll say, Braxton, what did you learn in children's church yesterday? And he can tell her word for word, even though he may have disrupted the whole time. But here's what's happening. So he goes to a different school than most of the other kids, and so sometimes he feels left out because they're buddies. They all go to the same school. Well, uh, but he gets so rowdy that he interrupts, and a lot of times they can't hear, and they get aggravated at him, and they'll holler at him, tell him to shut up and stuff like that. Which then they all get in trouble for doing that. But anyway, so I keep telling him, Braxton, buddy, you need to learn that you cannot interrupt all the time because other people don't like it. He's one of my favorite kids because he's ornery, and he's ornery, and he's not trying to hide that he's ornery. I just like ornery little boys. So my Jared was ornery. My John, my son that passed away, was sneaky. I don't like sneaky kids. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sneaky kids make me, yeah, If you're gonna mess with me, I want to be able to see what you're doing. I don't want you coming behind my back. I always said Jared would tear the house down right in front of you, look at you, and dare you to stop him. John's gonna come behind you and tear it down board by board until you don't realize it's gone. John was very dramatic. I called him my little drama queen. So he was very dramatic about things. So anyway, but yeah, I have my hands full. I only had 14 Sundays, so it wasn't too bad. So we're up in the 20s now. So running, usually having about 20 kids, 21 on Sundays. So anyway, yeah, it's fun. Keeps me young or makes me tired one. I can't decide. Most days it makes me tired. I come home from now. I do not nap on Sunday afternoons. Dave takes a nap every Sunday afternoon. I do not take a nap because I'm very fond of sleeping at night, and I know if I take a nap, I will not sleep at night. So yeah, I don't take a nap on Sunday, but I come home and just hit my recliner, and I'm like, I'm here. I'm done. Somebody bring me some lunch, please. Okay, that one goes in the store. So, but yeah. Okay, we've got that. Oh, those are all inks. They need to go up here. They go in this drawer. That drawer right there. Get them in there, Cindy. Nope. That one goes up here. That one goes over there. This one goes in that one. There we go. Yeah. Okay, all the inks are up. Yeah, that's all that's up. So, oh, look. I forgot about these. Let's do this on this right quick because it'll work on this one. It won't work on these because I've got it too dark. Let's take this green right here. Y'all see what this is? Do you see what I've got here? It's a crayon. They're from Stampin' Up. They're called Watercolor Wonder. And there it is. Okay, where's our water? Where's our water? And we want to spray, but we want to make sure we don't get on that. And you spray it and it will move around. There we go. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Okay, very cool. We'll let that dry and see what it looks like tomorrow. So, thanks everybody for being here. Have a wonderful evening. Be blessed, be kind, all those good kind of words that Miss Anitra tells us all every time we are watching her. She tells us that we should be kind and be blessed and check on our peoples that are not right in front of us. Check on them. So, anyway, love y'all. Behave. See you at Best tonight. We'll be there with nachos, okay? You join me in the balcony and we'll have nachos. How's that sound? See you later, taters. Bye bye.